It has been nearly a year and a half since I wrote my first landmark adventure for the One Ring, which was Amon Rin, the Crowned Hill. Since then, I've always had the idea to continue that storyline. Amon Rin was heavily inspired by the Among the Outlaws section of the Children of Hurin, and I wanted to stay with that theme. So this new adventure is inspired by the end of that book, starting with the coming of Turin into Brethil. I really like the idea that being a hero isn't always about fighting, and that sometimes what may seem like the cowardly option of hiding is what is needed to keep people safe. I'm calling the Return to Ephel Hala a mini-campaign because it contains about 3 landmarks and could feature councils, decisions about the nature of what it means to be a hero, storming a castle, rescuing prisoners, and possibly an epic final stand to end some player characters. As well, if this is combined with the Amon Rin and Serpent of Iron and Flame adventures, then that should be enough to get a pretty solid arc for your characters. This adventure ideally takes place a year or 2 after the Amon Rin storyline, and now a new hero has arrived in the north. Déoring, a man from Rohan, has been inspired by Thorongil to travel the lands fighting the Shadow. Since he has arrived at Ephel Hala, the north has seen a growth in safety and wealth. However, Lady Hala fears that soon the orcs of Mount Graham will take notice of the hidden village if it becomes too prosperous. Instead, she wishes things to remain as they have always been, with the people of her village scraping by to survive, but surviving nonetheless. This adventure will then play out in a series of councils and forays that will allow player heroes to side with Hala or Déoring and affect the future of the north. I'm really pleased with how this adventure has come together. However, there are a few potential issues that I can see. I'll talk about them now, and if you have any ideas of ways to work around them, please share below to help fellow lore masters. It's worth noting now that from here on out there will be a bit of spoilers for this adventure. Potential issue number 1. I feel like in a lot of stories there would be some twist where a character in Déoring's position is revealed to be evil or power hungry. Given this trope, players may be very untrusting of him even though he is intended to be a good person. This isn't a huge issue. The nature of NPCs in role-playing games is that the players have to decide who to trust. However, this could cause a bit of an issue if players are dead set on believing that Déoring has some secret evil motive. The second potential issue I can see is that players who side with Lady Hala from the start and don't join Déoring on any of his forays might feel like there's not a lot to do in the story, so there will probably need to be some time spent developing the townsfolk and having stuff for players to do at Ephel Hala. And lastly, joining Déoring will eventually lead to disastrous results, in keeping with the Children of Hurin theme. Players might follow Déoring because it seems like the way the story is supposed to go. Then when everything goes horribly wrong, they might feel that they unfairly got the bad ending. While none of these issues are necessarily bad, I did think it worth mentioning so that if you run this adventure, you're aware of them from the start. So, I hope you enjoy this adventure, or at least find some ideas to work into your own campaign. If it sounds interesting, you can download it from the link in the description, along with several others. There's lots more stuff I'm working on that will be coming up next, including my review of Colossal, some videos on Alien the role-playing game, and my copy of Moria has just arrived, so once I have time to read through it and test out the new solo mode rules, I'll make some videos on that. That's all for now, thanks so much for watching, have a great day.